Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of Savage Strikers Update. Or Updating Savage Strikers. Or Savage Update Strikers. Pick your poison. Yeah, hope you all are having a great day today. I'm having a great day too. You are having a great day. That's right. You are indeed having a great day. You are having a great day. Jedi powers. They are a great day. Or I can do the Vulcan mind meld right on the camera. Right through the camera. So today we're going to be doing the final character update. The last fighter. Angela Parks from USA. Oh yes. So it was a long, it was a bit of a trip. What was it, like 13? Was it 12 days? Been a 12-day trip now. Going through all 12 fighters, and we're finally reaching the end. The last one. Yeah. That was a fun ride so far. So just to keep you all up to date, tomorrow night I'll be updating the fighters' backstories and doing one last draft of the world build of Savage Strikers. Well, I guess, last draft, so to speak. So there's going to be a lot of typing. So y'all going to get to see, y'all going to get a chance to really see what it's like to write. You'll get to see my writing prowess, my prowess, chops, my writing chops. And if you're interested in seeing more of my writing chops, just click on the link over in the chat and pick up a copy of The Impossible Man, a strange fantasy novel. I hope you all like comedy. It is indeed a comedy of fun. Bye! So that's what tomorrow night is going to be dedicated entirely to updating all the fighters and the world and world building. So try and get that a little bit more fleshed out. But I'm sure there'll be one last edit prior to release when that day ever comes, depending on the publisher and so on. Probably switch it up or something. Who knows? But it just gives a little something for all the fighters, a little panache. Little panache. And then on Friday we'll be updating. We'll be doing the cancel mechanic to close out this whole session for the month of January. Friday will be the last live stream, the last video of updating Savage Strikers. Because next week will be the wind down before I move into my new office, which I'll be very happy to do. I'll be very, very happy, and hopefully once I'm in my office, I'll be able to print out the cards and do actual demonstration. Excuse me. Do an actual demonstration of Savage Strikers, so you can really get the whole scope of what happened at PAX Unplugged and what led to this whole update, and see how it really looks when played. I'm hoping for other things. To help deal with Savage Strikers. I can't get into that detail. That's the business side of things. But I'm hoping that next month, once I'm back to doing all this, everything will be good. Everything will be good for 2022. So got my fingers crossed. So those are the little announcements regarding this live stream and Savage Strikers related stuff. So. Not to waste too much time, let's get started on updating Angela Parks. So let's move this up here and let's take a good look at her. I said take a good look at her. I said let's take a look at her. There we go. I was just thinking of the movie "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker" by the Wayans Brothers. The door back in the 80s, there used to be before Siri, cars had a voice that would let you know if the door was open, and it would be like, "The door is ajar. The door is ajar. But I'm gonna get you, sucker, because it kept repeating over and over again. Eventually, the car was like, I said the door is ajar. Oh man, I recommend watching that. Very hilarious. Very hilarious. Wayne's brothers at their game way before In Living Color. So here's Angela Parks, hailing from the United States. Her heavyweight. Her vitality is 95, stun defense 24, hand size 5. She is the grappler. Yep. You would think that Brock would be the grappler or Freddie G be the grappler. No. She's a pure grappler. She's all throws. Her deck has more throws than attack cards. Has more throw cards than attack cards, and that is intentional. She's designed to do reversals. Because that's what because there are reversals in wrestling. When you do grappling and wrestlings, you do have reversals. And I'm probably going to include counter. Since she has a very small hand size, her combos are not exactly very long, especially since they're throws. They'll most likely be more like 2 or 3 card combos at most. So having countering won't be such a bad thing for her. And it'll also help her get in there and fight very easily. Help her with the battles, get the battles, because she's going to have very, very, very high frame arrows in her deck design. So let's scroll all the way down. Bam. Okay, this is Freddie G. Gonna have to scroll up a little bit more. Give it some time. There we go. So her proxy art is Blue Mary from Fatal Fury. I think she started. She debuted. Was it Fatal Fury 3 or Real Bout Fatal Fury series? Well, she's definitely Fatal Fury. I remember seeing her in Fatal Fury, but she's definitely in King of Fighters. And Blue Mary is a grappler herself. I believe it's the Sambo wrestling style that she does. So it was a perfect fit for what I wanted for Angela as a heavyweight. No, I had no intention of using Armika. There we go. Okay. And then later tonight, once I finish updating, I'm going to take care of Invincible. As seen last night, I've updated the Invincible effect. I updated the Invincible effect, so that way I'm going to need to go into some of the fighters that have Invincible, and maybe try to apply that on a few others that that probably could use it. Now that the cancel effect is going to be removed from the effect box because I successfully tied it up to the frame arrows. I am going slow. There we go. Alright, so we're underway. Are we underway? Yes, we are underway. Okay. So, as being a heavyweight, she gets a 4 on the light attack. But I kept her, let's see, I kept her medium and heavy attack low. Just not let it go out of control. Because her grapples are going to have a lot of high damage since they're technically throws. And these are just to help get her started. Yeah, just to at least help you get some moves. Let's see here. we are. Nice and easy. This might not take too long because you know, I already know what I want from her. I don't know if 3, 4, 5 arrows is fine. I mean, maybe 4, 5, 6. I'll have to take into consideration. Well, it's really inconsequential her attacks, because her throws are really the ones that are the key focus. So they're going to be the ones that's going to receive different types of frame arrow gaps, because as you can see here, she doesn't have an ender with grapple. The idea of grapple, which happens to have a very low number, which is 2, is that you can actually, you know, you could clutch your opponent, and then you could execute another throw. You could follow it up with another throw. That would be a slam. Or you could you know, connect it to an attack. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the pattern, you know, say she'll grapple you, then she'll push you off with an elbow, and then follow up with this straight kick kind of thing, which makes sense from an animation standpoint. And she's not, and this isn't exactly new. Makoto, while not a grappler, she's a karate fighter in Street Fighter 3 and Ultra Street Fighter 4. But she has this one move called Karakusa, where she grabs you and sort of kind of chokes you. You know, say it's a grapple move, and it just freezes the opponent in place, and then you can start executing combos on it, because they're kind of frozen in place from that. So that's what I'm looking at for grapple to behave in that manner. If this was a video game, it would do that. It would be just like Makoto's Karakusa attack, and then you could follow it up with throws and such, like you would see in wrestling. Pro wrestling. There we go. Like in pro wrestling. Now I'm trying to keep the throws at a low number, not too low. I'm not talking like between 4, 5, and 6, but I don't want too many 6s in that sense, because I want the throws to combo into each other. But they got to stay very high. So it's very, very difficult to really break a tie. It's just very, very slow in that regard. So as you can see, like lockdown, even though it's doing 5 damage. And it makes perfect sense too, because because the throws are not over 10, so they're not getting red. They're not getting the red end arrows here. And these are just the normals. Now, the specials will most like are going to be enders, because that's what they are. They're enders, so they're going to have high arrows with high damage, with the red frame arrows. Let's see here. Okay. I'm in the wrong area. Here we go. There we go. Now, of course, just like Brock, she's going to have a lot of card draw. I believe she's going to be the second most out of behind Brock in terms of in terms of card draw, because she's got a lot of throws, and it's very difficult, and it'll be very, very difficult. Well, you want to get those card draws because of the low hand size. You want to get that low hand size going. It's not, which is very difficult, and you want to be able to keep up the pace. However, unlike Brock, she's not going to have a special that a frenzy that's going to let her draw a mass amount of cards like he does. She's also unique in that she has the same number of frame arrows with sidestep and jump dash, and parry. They're all 2 frames. So even though she's fast, she's not that fast. She's not really a lucha libre kind of thing. But, you know, she's just got enough speed. I could give her average speed. Her crouch is 4. What did I give her on the... And I gave her block on the 3. So, you know, her block and crouch are pretty average in terms of dealing with tie breaks. If tie breaking happens, or if you want to execute combos. Definitely not going to give her counter on that one. On the crouch, that's going to get replaced. I'll probably also give her pressure, which makes sense. Want to be able to do a good pressure game on players, on your opponents. But reversal and counters are going to be the 2 crucial ones. No evade, like in Takashi's case. So, like I said, this is a very quick. This update is going to move very, very fast because there's not much to her. She's pretty much golden. Just need to, you know, fix a few areas up. So see, push off. So if you grapple, if you do grapple, let me see, how many arrows did I give grapple? Let's see here. I just realized something. This is too many arrows, is it? Yeah, grapple has 4 arrows. I should actually bring it down. Bring grapple down to 2. I'll work that out later. We just finish this up and then update her effects and adjust along the way. Gave her a quick rush down. So yeah, I'll have to fix. Yeah, I could keep push off at 3, but I'll bring grapple at 2. So it'll be like I grapple you, then I push you off, that kind of stuff. Paste. But this is really the gist of it. It's just that your throws combo into each other. You don't see that a lot in fighting games. In that manner, unless you're playing like 3D fighting games. Aoi in Virtual Fighter, she can grapple into her grapples. Like you can chain her grapples into each other. I think a few others do that too. I don't know. I think King Tekken does that. I can't remember. That I can't remember. It's been it's a long time since I played Tekken. But another one who I think does that. Well, I don't know if Laura does that in Street Fighter V. Like she chains her grapples. She chains into her grapples with another grapple. But that's what I'm hoping to accomplish, is that you can combo into a grapple. Here we go. Gave her the lariat kick. Just to have another attack to work with. I'm sorry. It's happening again. I should not be yawning. Yawning is a terrible thing. I had a quick 30-minute power nap. Like, that was powerful. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna fix flying tackle up. So yeah, you can see how they try to combo into each other. See, she pulls you down, then she breaks your arm, dislocates your arm, that kind of thing. So it's the right idea, just gotta get the right execution here. I don't think, but this is definitely not gonna be one arrow. No. Like I said, I want to keep everything above 3, with the exception of grapple. Grapple's the only card that's going to be 2, because it's going to act as your setup into a combo. I mean, you can still play these other cards, which is true. You could play push off and so on, but grapple gets you is the fastest. It has 2 frame arrows, so it can get you into your combo. It'll let you break ties, so that's not a problem. There we go. Yeah, this actually could save me the headache. Let's see here. Perfect. All right. Good, that saved me a lot of headache there. There we go. Okay. Didn't I give somebody the install to game reversals? I thought I gave somebody that. I'm looking down here at Luchador Style. Okay, so all right. I said she was a Sambo fighter, and I created a card called Luchador Style. I'm very dumb. Jeez, I'm dumb. Then again, she is Sambo style, but she's switching up to Luchador style. Okay, whatever. Don't need to get too hung up. The point is that she does wrestling. That's the point, is that she does wrestling styles. Here we go. Okay. And the other scary thing is that her move, so I gave her a countermeasure, which should be a guard card, not a throw. In fact, why is this also say throw? Let's just say move. That's alright. That's all going to get fixed up. That means I was playtesting this and it was saying throw all this time. I'm surprised the playtesters didn't catch that. I better check and make sure all the cards are properly done. So let's fix that up. Throw, you are a move. Move. Alright. In fact, I'll probably make this a move and give it. Let's see. Luchador style, and maybe what I'll do is I'll call this Greco-Roman style. So, yeah, okay. Greco-Roman style. There we go. So that's actually pretty cool. I'll call this Greco-Roman style. I'll do this right now because I got the chance here. Alright. This will be a move card. Because moving is very important. There we go. Alright, perfect. And let's change the color up. Okay, make sure I got the right color. Plume. There we go. So we got Luchador style and Greco-Roman style. Perfect. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that the yeah, let me pull this down. And you know what? Just for insurance, I'll allow card drawing. Like I said, she's got to have just as many draws as Brock does. So you get 2, and all your cards gain reversal. Okay. There we go. And it'll cost 4 frame, 4 charge, and yeah, you know what? I'll set this to 3. Yeah, it doesn't need to be 4. See, 4 or 2. Because I don't want them to have the same. I'm not sure. Maybe 1 card draw will be fine. And this could have 2 card draw. I mean, it is reversal after all. Sure. Okay, you know what? That's fine. And I'll set this to... And I'll keep this at 4 maybe. Yeah, you know what? 3 and 2. Alright, let's see here. Like that. But I'll cut this down to 2. So it can so that we could match up with grapple or go into a push. Let me see here. Before I complete, well, let me take care of Ultraplex here. So I think that's fine. Okay, I think it's fine. And she does 20 here. Ultraplex. I know it's a suplex, but Imagine Ultraplex being ultra awesome. Like, she's just breaking every bone in your body with all these crazy little moves. Oh, well, you know what? I'll just try them out like that. Luchador style, Greco-Roman style. And let it work from there. You know what I'm saying? Just play test it and work it from there. Because just trying to figure it out on paper, you know what I'm saying? While it's on paper, it's not going to really help. It's going to have to be put to practice first and see what happens. But, let's see, 3 frame arrows and a card draw. And you get to do reversals. And this one, because counter is very powerful, but you get two card draws and you get 2 frame arrows, which lines up with which will line up with grapple itself. Okay. So like I said, grapple's gonna go down to 2 frame arrows. So let me just do that right now. Here we go. Now chances are probably in the I could see in the end product, as an end product, that there'll probably be maybe 4 grapple cards. I could see that as an end product. There might be 4 grapple cards instead of 2. So there's going to be a lot of card adjustments, I could tell you that much. Everything's operating on two copies of each unique card. There's 2 light attacks, 2 medium attacks, 2 heavy attacks, 2 grapple attacks, and so on. But I could see in the final product adjustments made similar to like you see down here. Where there's only one copy of a Savage card, and then there's 1 copy of a Frenzy card. Here we go. So, you know, see, like, you got 2 dash, 2 jump, 2 push off, 2 leg flip, and so on. And I could have just done 2 copies of 2 Savage cards, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to have like a second option in terms of using Frenzy, instead of having just 1 unique card of a Frenzy. Have 2 unique Frenzy cards like that. Although I could have just done like 2 copies of the same Savage card, but I feel like that would be difficult. I think that would make it a dead card more so than anything else. Like, this is just a one-shot go, if that makes sense. But this is a good example of why there's why I have 2 different Frenzies, even though it's 2 copies of 1 unique and 1 copy of 1 unique. The idea is to have two choices. You have your 2 choices to spend your 4 meter tokens on, 2 of your 4 charge tokens. And you can be able to go about it in different ways. So you want to do all reversals, you got the Luchador style. If you want to do counters, you got the Greco-Roman style. Or if there's some unique thing. So it made sense. And this is more of your finisher, the your Savage anyway. Your Savage card is your finisher, and it's doing flat, mass damage. Especially if you get into a combo, go into a combo. So, like, for example, perfect example here, submission. If you do submission, which is 14 damage, you put you do submission here, the normal special, for 12, and then you add that to Ultraplex. We're talking about nearly 30 damage right there. If you and that's if you don't chain that in with other combos, like, say, grapple. Grapple does 2 damage. So 2 damage for grapple. You do the submission for 12, then go into Ultraplex for 19. That's nearly 30 damage. You just dealt on 3 cards right there. And for example, it was Killian. For Killian, for example, being that he's got 70 vitality points, 70 hit points, you basically took half his life. That's nearly high. That's 1/3 of a lot of fighters' health. that we're talking about here in that regard. So, with regards to reversal, I don't have to really apply reversal a lot to a lot of these cards here. I can open them up to a little something. Or I could just leave them blank. Let's see here. Okay, how do I want to go? I could actually throw in mix-ups. Actually, I could do some mix-ups because since she's gonna have very high arrows, mix-ups might help. Yeah, mix-ups can help because you could draw 2 cards. Pokes definitely. Well, there's only gonna be 1 poke, one as usual. It's gonna go right here to the light attack. But one of the things I could paste. All right. So what I could do is I could throw in the mix-ups and I could put them on the more higher arrows. Let's see, cancel. I'll blank that for now. Okay, and definitely we'll give her an invincible on a couple of her frenzies. Sweep, most definitely. I'll give sweep. I know it looks a little weird because she's doing a high kick, but unless I want to give her a pressure game. Do I want to give her pressure? No, pressure won't actually work. No. Pressure won't work because she doesn't have a lot of attacks. She doesn't have a lot of attacks, and pressure only works with attack cards. So that's actually waste of space there. Okay. I'll definitely use sweep just to help with the card advantage. For now, grapple will just be blank. Might not be necessary to give this anything. Maybe reversal. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Probably a counter. Counters are a little tricky because again, you need attack cards to be able to. You need attack cards to do counters and reversals, so you have to be you gotta be very liberal, which is why they're perfectly fine to for Angela, because they require attack cards to be able to pull off counters and reversals. So they're a very strong economy for her. You want to make sure you can be able to afford multi-hit. Yes. Okay. Angela gets to choke you. Put you in a chokehold. Let me find that one. I need to find that. I'm over here on the outline for a second. I'm not moving over to the outline. I don't want to make that same mistake last night where I was stuck in the outline for like nearly 10 minutes and you're all just staring at me. Staring at the outline while I was moving up and down. For shine. Shine. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, and this will be a reversal. Yeah, this will be a reversal. maybe not a reversal, because this is a normal. Hmm. Because now you grapple, you pull down. The arrows might be too much. Well, no, the arrows might be fine. Let me see. I'm trying to think here. What should I go with? I guess mix-up is fine. Sure. Because I think that's too soon for... Yeah. For normal... reversal's a little too much for a normal throw. But mix-up is perfectly fine. I think mix-up is perfectly fine. And it'll ignore the 5 arrows if needs be. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. Tech. Shoot, I'll throw that in grapple. There we go. Grapple can have the tech. There we go. Yeah, okay. And I'm going to do the same over here. For defense, block will have tech. Okay. So for throw normal, given a reversal, maybe, but not in terms of for defense. Yeah, I could give the reversal for defense. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, and of course counter for sidestep. That's always the drill. Well, isn't it? But try not to give too many counters in. See, like this here. This will get a wake up. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's not going to be an evade. That's for sure. So I could give it a boost. Just to help out with normal attacks. I don't think that's unreasonable to go with. So yeah, that's what I'll do. How much of a boost do I want to give it? Not much, really. 8 is the highest number, so boost 2. I'll give this a boost 2. So all the normals will get an additional 2 damage. And definitely gonna keep rush down for dash. Just to help get into that combo. Where's rush down? Rush down, rush down, rush down. Here it is, rush down. So you can play that during the combo to help reset your throws if needs be. I like that. I like that sound. Needs be. Okay, let's see. This doesn't need to be rushed down. This could be a mix-up. That'll be a mix-up. So if you push, add a throw, discard a move. So you could draw 2 cards and then get into your next move. This is pointless now. I'll probably, what is this here? 11. I could just let this be a finisher. Just be a normal old finisher. Don't need to give it anything. It'll be a good reversal. It'll be good for the install to get reversal. So I'll keep this at a... I'll probably up the number. Well, I don't want to up the number too much here because I got these locked in at 10. Then I should set this to 10. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to swap the numbers around. Why did I... backed off? Ah, gotcha. Because this is the same number of damage as Ultraplex. And this shouldn't be a 10. It should be higher, especially since it's a throw. Okay. I'm giving this a reversal. I think I'm just going to keep it flat blank. Since it's an attack, I'll just keep it blank. So I'll make it a little bit more stronger. Okay, if I'm going to make 11 the lowest number for this. Excuse me. I don't want too many arbitrary numbers. I'm just thinking, I don't mind it being 11. You know what? I should switch the numbers around then. I'll set this to 10. Because she's a little unique from the game design, the way the game is supposed to be designed. But because of what type of character she is, I think it's more appropriate. Set this at 10, but I could keep this at 11. Okay, I'm going with rush down on this. I'll say reversal. Counter. You know what? I'll let this be a counter rather than a rush down. It might be good enough. Okay. Okay. Which means I can make the since I'm gonna make this invincible. An invincible counter. Why not? That'll be interesting to see. So her fury will be an invincible counter. There we go. Invincible counter. And I'll set the damage. Let's see. I'm going by 2, huh? 13. Let me find 13. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a 13, so there's gonna be a 2-point gap. I don't know if that's much. That's enough, but we'll have to see what happens. There we go. 13, 11, 13, 12, 14, 14, 16. I guess I kept it way too simple in terms of damage distribution. That's all right. The point is that the context of what Angela being a grappler does is front and center. Alright, next up. Let's see, invincible counter. Alright, submission is going to be a reversal. Is that too many reversals at this point? Because the luchador style is going to give everything. Let me see here. Let me count how many reversals. Natural reversals. So this will be 1, 2. So that's 2 cards. 2 cards with reversal. Three, 4. So only 4 cards got reversal. Okay, that might be a good thing. Okay, that might be a good thing. 4 cards with reversal. So leave it at that, and that will incentivize luchador style to get more reversals off. Okay. So that's fine, because this at least gives you... yeah, a high reversal, which you know, when Fury cuts down, I'll go to 2, so that'll match. I don't know. Submission. I don't know. Maybe that's fine. I mean, too many reversals might be a bad thing. Maybe not a bad thing. I don't know. I don't think submission is the right match for reversal. Because so far I got 1, 2. So 2 reversals, 2 counters. So having fun. Yeah, I mean, this is fine for counter. I think I'm going to put the reversal on the unique. And I'll go with something else here on the submission. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, up. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. You could pull off a reversal, like you jump and bam, reversal. Then you got the counter. So there's 4 counters, 4 natural counters, 4 natural reversals. Okay. Now this is going to go all the way up to 6. 6 frame arrows. There we go. So this brings it down to 4. This will be 5 frame arrows, which brings it down to 3. And this will be 4 frame arrows, which brings this down to 2. So, if by chance, by hilarious chance, you happen to have 6, you have all 6 charge tokens, and you have all 3 Furies, you could be able to run a combo with Flying Tackle, Submission, and Dislocator on the Fury. So you're talking about doing 43 damage right off the bat. Although technically speaking, well, yeah, because let's see here. This is 13. Oh, this will be 27. So you're already gonna end up stunning your opponent, no matter which combination you do with these 3. But it'll take 2 cards to pull off a quick stun on the Fury. That's pretty. It's already pretty frightening as it is. This is 23 alone, so yeah, the specials and Furies, her special and Furies, wow, man. Gonna have to take that into consideration now, because that means, wow, she's oh wow, she's as scary as Sangi, and this is why she's got 5 cards. She's got a 5-card hand. But that's the idea. That's the idea. You know, her throws are not supposed to, you know, her combos are very, very short. Is what I'm trying to say. She's got very, very short combos. So I'm not gonna make this invincible, and then I'm adding stack 2 to this. Well, that's because it's got to deal with initiative. All right. So counter. Let's see. What do I want to give her? Let's see. No mix-ups. No mix-ups are needed on this one. How many mix-ups do I have? I only got 4 mix-ups going on here, right? Which is the low ones. The very low ones. Push off and... yeah, only push off and grapple has the mix-ups. Which is pretty frightening, because if you play them back to back and you do the discards. Oh, lockdown has the mix-up, because I gave tech to grapple. That's correct. No, that's fine. That's fine. So lockdown has the mix-up, so that's actually fine. So you mix up on the push. You could play lockdown. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I got it right. I think I got it right. Well, like I said, she's gonna have to do, work on it. Let's see here. So the reversal is fine. I'm keeping this blank. I could keep submission blank, quite honestly. Maybe, I don't know. I could do sweep. I could do sweep. I know I'm making weird voices. sound like what's his name in The Godfather? Oh, what was his name? He used to do with the glasses that Michael Corleone was trying to buy out the casino. He's like, I talked to Barzini. You know, he's like talking like this, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's like, I talked to Barzini. And it's like, yeah, that's what happened to me there. I talked to Barzini, and ended up continuing the conversation. Let's see here. Should I do the wake up? You know, I guess sweep isn't a bad proposition. I mean, it is a submission move. You know, just add sweep to the whole thing. Do I want to keep giving... No, that's fine having it invincible. Do I want to give it a secondary... Give it a secondary thing? I don't see the purpose of doing set breaker. I mean, I could do a set breaker. Set breaker with a sweep. Nah, I don't want to give any tiebreakers, any easy tiebreakers for initiative. Reversal is more than enough, but I mean, I could give it reversal. Nah. Wake up, maybe? Always do tech. Maybe rush down. Let's see. Well, it is 3 arrows. Yeah, you know what? Rush down is fine. That's actually a good one. Sweep and rush down. There we go. So you can sweep your opponent and you get the rush down. Yeah, let me put rush down on the top here. There we go. Yeah, this actually makes this actually is good. Yeah, this is actually a good one. Okay, to rush down your opponent, you can also sweep their cards if you have the attack. There we go. Okay. Alright, so stack 2. That's fine. Stack 2 is fine. Okay, and I'm giving it a stack 3. Yeah, stack 3 is fine. Let me find the number 3. But what extra? Like really give it a good kick. I know, right? Give a poke. That'll be funny. So this is stack 3. In fact, there we go. Hold on a second. Let me just fix this up. I don't know why I have deal capitalized. This is some kind of force of habit or something. No. Ah, crap. Hold on a second. Should have thought of this. There we go. This is fine. Sorry, just had to do a little cut and paste jujutsu here, so I could be able to do this. Done, as it should be. And I'm gonna keep this at stack 3. Okay. So here's stack 3. Hits done. I could just leave it at stack 3. You know what? I don't need to add really anything to this, do I? This is already mass damage going on here. So this will go to 16, and this will go to 19. Yeah, I'll leave that. No secondary thing going. That's way too much. I think that's more than enough. Getting 19 damage, if you could pull it off. Yeah. Okay. So let me just make these adjustments down here. And then see what to do about these arrows. All these frame arrows are all over the place. Let's see. Let me just scroll down quickly. Here in the outline. Here we go. Here we go. Bam. Alright, install your cards gain reversal and cards gain counter, Greco-Roman style and Luchador style. There we go. That's actually good feeling of thematics. Let me save that. Now, just gotta deal with the frame arrows because I feel like they're not right. There's an order to these things here. Ooh, dusty glasses. Excuse me 1 second while I undust these. So the key thing about the frame arrows is that that only one card should be clocking in at 2. Well, 3 cards. That would be flying tackle and grapple. Everything else should be 3 or higher. So, in terms of throws and attacks, this is fine. Greco-Roman styles too, but I'm talking about in terms of throws and attacks. There shouldn't be too many cards clocking in at 2. They should all be at starting at 3 and higher, except for flying tackle and grapple. In fact, I shouldn't call this flying tackle. I should call it flying grapple. That's actually a good idea. Let me rename this flying grapple so it can fit the thematics of what it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright, flying grapple. Here we go. Alright, excellent. Excellent. So, yeah, move normals and guard normals can have have 2 frame arrows just to account for her speed, but all of her throws and attacks, save for grapple and flying grapple, fury, clocking at 2. So, excuse me. So I've got 3, 4, 5. What do I want to give this? Because I'm going to go with poke. I should give this something. You know what? I'll give it set breaker. I'll give it set breaker just to give it a little, just so it can have an effect. It's a little weird for medium attack to not have an effect if heavy attack's going to have an effect. So I'll give it set breaker. Very simple. It's not going to break a lot of. Well, given that that's got 4 frames, it'll probably well, you know what I mean. It's not gonna beat all ties, break all ties, but it'll at least provide something. Let's see here. Here we go. Set breaker. Sure. If this card ties, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's that spectacular, but you know it'll help out. Sweep is fine. Help with that. Quick deck control, 8 damage. So grapple has 2, as it should. Oh well. Anyway, nah, it's just nitpick. I'm just nitpicking here. So yeah, grapple, and grapple gets the tech for defense, defensive purposes. Okay, multi-hit. Let's see here. If I'm going to, this definitely has to be an ender. Lockdown. I think I should make lockdown 4 arrows just to, yeah, I'll let it be 4 arrows just so that way it could combo into the specials, but that's it. So, and I'll leave this at 5, so you do 15 damage. So let's see here, 2 frame arrows. So you got your lead off combo. Okay. Go into the lockdown, which then you can mix it up with the others. Let's see what else. Headlock is fine. It'll be a finisher. That'll be an ender. It's got the red. There's not gonna be a lot of cancels. She's probably gonna only have 1 or 2 cancels overall. Cancel arrows. And I'll probably have to be on a 3 frame. They'll probably push will probably definitely have that. I'll see what happens when on Friday. Yeah. So block, parry, sidestep, and crouch, jump, and dash are well, okay, 3-2-2, and this is 4-2-2. That's fine. Okay, and of course the standard counters and standard assists, rush down, boost, wake up, that's fine. Excuse me. So push up has 3 to follow up with grapple, which will have cancel, so you can cancel into a push off. And I think I'll give push off a cancel, so you can go into other attacks, like you could do the right leg flip, or go into a lariat kick, which has 4 frame arrows, which will allow you to go into a heavy attack. Flying grapple comes in at 4 frame arrows, but flying grapple and its Fury version will have 2. You know what? I'll move Lariat Kick to 5. That 9 damage is a little too much. Even if I keep it blank. That might be too much. So having that 5 out of 5 will be fine. Just to keep it from comboing into leg flip, which is a 10. So there's no 19 damage for you there. Sorry. But you can do flying grapple into a leg flip because it's throw into throw. So that'll be 11, 10, 21. So you might be able to get a couple of fighters who are in that situation. You could fly grapple into a leg grip. You should be able to pull it off. In fact, you could push off. Let's see, if you push off, cancel into flying grapple, then do the leg flip, that's 24 damage right there. So you'll be able to, so on 3 cards you could stun somebody. Unless of course you do flying grapple first. Which will be funny, because then you'll push off. Yeah, it's very very unique, very unique. Okay. This will be 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. So you should be able to combo in different ways. You should be able to combo into different into each other. Let me just double check multi hit. I don't think did I? Yeah. Okay. This card deals damage. Deal 1 equal to the okay. And yes, it is a finisher. Alright, so that should be able to give you different combinations of moves and such. Yep. I think all the normals are going to get the cancel, and grapple will be the only one that gets cancel. No, grapple and push will get cancel. We'll get the cancel arrows, and light attack will get 1 cancel arrow. Yeah, outside of the Furies, the normal and uniques, if it's 1, 2, or 3, we'll get. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking 10 steps ahead here. Let's see here. So yeah, the way I see it, normals and uniques that have 1, 2, or 3 frame arrows will get the okay, it makes perfect sense. So this will get the frame arrows. This will get this will get the cancel arrow. This will get a cancel arrow. All right, so yeah, I think I know where to go with this. Where to go with this? Because it will take you into a combo. That's why. So again, ways to get into combos. So I think I got it all. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Now this should be 4, 5, 6. Oh no, this is 3, 4, 5. On the unique side, 4, 5, 6. With the specials. Yeah. Okay. Couple of enders, and the installs are you get the counter and you get reversal. And of course, Ultraplex is 6 frames. There we go. Okay, so there we go. And I gave the Luchador style and Greco-Roman style card draws as well to help out. So let's save. Alright. Alright, looks like this is a done deal. Hey. Sweetness. Alright, so it's just a matter of play testing. Angela and figuring out so that's it. All right, all the fighters are set for the next playtests, for the next round of playtesting. So, not sure how when playtest will happen. It stinks, quite honestly. Yep. Okay. Let's scroll all the way up. Okay. And set her up as the grappler. There we go. Grapple. There we go. Grappler. There we go. So I have no idea. I can tell you this right now. I have no idea if any of these are these meta types like mix up and deflector really matches up, or if even these are the right the right names. You know, the right phrasing, zone pressure, speedster, reversal. I don't know if it's really even that necessary for players to know what type of archetypes these are. That, you know what I'm saying, they'll explain. You know, I'm confident that that my customers, you know, the people who will pick up these games will, you know, figure out what type of characters they are, if they're grapplers, zoners, or something like that. It feels like it's too ahead, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something later down the line in that regard. All right. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't. You have no idea. So, let's update Invincible. All right. Let's find the cards that have Invincible and see if they got the text and put in the box, because I don't remember who's got Invincible. So, yeah, in a sense, Angela would be like a very, very advanced fighter. Like, if you're new to the game, she is not someone you want to really start with because of what she does. She's someone you would probably pick up after you understand the game in totality. So that's what I mean by like I said, being the tutorial fighter where you get to learn the basics. Try to make her as straightforward as possible. So, and then Shenbo and Brock are intermediate fighters, where you get to learn a little bit more advanced stuff beyond Nagisa. And then the rest of the fighters are all advanced. They got like a whole lot of craziness going on. Can't wait for Friday. Get rid of that cancel. Definitely gonna be a poke. A lot of light attack. I'm probably gonna make every light attack a poke unless otherwise noted. Maybe, perhaps. At least this way everybody could draw a card. Unless, except for those that can't draw a card. Not allowed to. We know who they are. Killian. Let's see here. Attack separator. But at least by removing that cancel effect, it might be able to open up being able to throw in other effects or effects that fit their repertoire. See, like this here, she doesn't need that. This could be something else. Zone pressure. Let's see. Takashi have invincible, and yeah, not a lot of the fighters have invincible either. But Brock definitely has invincible because he's a monster. He's literal. He is a monster, a literal monster. Like he doesn't care. He doesn't care if you're a good guy or a villain. He just wants to beat you up. Even Killian is scared of him, and he's the boss. He's like the final boss of the whole game. I'm not even sure if I want to call Brock a villain either, or really label him a boss in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, like Akuma is not a boss. You know what I'm saying? He's a villain also. I guess anti-villain would be more appropriate. I guess calling them all villains, but he would be more anti-villain than anything else. Oh, here we go. Alright, gotta fix this. Oh, here we are. Who's that? Roller. Alright, Roller. Just let's say multi-hit 3 and sure. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. So yeah, if you notice, as you can see, the advanced fighters, I don't have their entire rules text spelled out. The advanced fighters are assuming that you how these things work, how invincible work, multi-hit work. That's supposed to be the idea. That's why they have this keyword kind of thing going here. It'll just say set breaker, for example. You don't, and it's not going to be spelled out. If this card ties, this card breaks initiative, you would know what set breaker does. So that's what I'm hoping that the more advanced decks do. So like, for example, what I'm hoping with intermediate in this regard, with the intermediate decks being Brock and Shenbo, some of the cards are just keywords from they would assume that you played the Nagisa deck. Nagisa would have all the cards spelled out. All the effects should be spelled out on Nagisa's deck, no matter what. Then if you played Brock and Shenbo, the effects that you played from Nagisa will just be keywords like this. They'll just be keywords like this. And then any new keyword that you've never come across from her, let's say for example evade, evade would be spelled out on Brock and Shenbo's card. And then if you were to say go to Takashi, evade would not have it on there. Whatever new effect, certain fighters that have a new effect that Nagisa, Brock, and Shenbo don't have will be spelled out, while the cards that those three do have will not be spelled out. So in this sense, yeah. And then if I ever do, and if by luck, if everything works out beautifully and advanced fighters happen in the future, advanced fighters happen in the future, all these effects that are on these initial 12 will not have it spelled out on the 13th fighter, just only any new effect that gets added to the 13th fighter, which might not be a good, not a good idea unless, I offer up replacements or alternatives in a sense. It's not really designed to be customizable, but something tells me that later down in the line, it's going to have the custom adjustment. Not really adjustments, but customization will end up happening. Just to keep the cards that the character, just so that way you don't find yourself buying an entirely new deck. I don't want that to happen. So there's a lot of variables in this regard, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the end, in the end product. I mean, it's not a bad proposition to create a special booster pack. Well, I wouldn't say a booster pack, Well, maybe not even an expansion pack. Well, I probably would say an adjustable pack. So you can adjust the fighters with like give them maybe new moves or maybe an alternate version of say sidestep where it doesn't have counter but something else. But it's a whole new mechanic that the 13th fighter would have. Like if the 13th fighter has new mechanics, then some of the fighters will get a set of cards. Should get a set of cards with set new mechanic in it involved, so you can swap out. Swap out and keep up with the new fighter. I don't know. Unless I do a Savage Strikers too, but I don't want these cards to become obsolete. In the sense like the whole entire deck, you can still you can mix and match, you can adjust your fighters. So it could end up becoming, well, the best way I could explain it is mashup from AEG. It's called its genre is known as shuffle building, and the way it works is that you have 220 card decks that are focused entirely on one type of theme. So, for example, you have a deck of, say, vampires and a deck of, say, kaiju, and you put them together, and now and you put those two 20-card decks together to create a 40-card deck, and now you have a kaiju vampire deck. And if I understand correctly, what has happened is that as they kept on coming out with new expansions with new types of themed decks, like say I think Leprechaun is one of those decks. Like Leprechauns, they got a Magical Girl deck. They didn't adjust the older cards. The older cards are not adjusted for the new recent cards. So there's a bit of a power creep there. There's a bit of a power creep going on there because they didn't create because they can't revise or redo to line it up unless they want to turn it into like a trading card game. But something tells me that could very well happen if I want what will in the future be these old cards to keep up with the new cards and the power creep. Or else they'll become 100% obsolete. And then you're stuck with, I mean, yeah, you could still, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to, have people invest. I do not want that to like happen in the end, like 5 years down the line, all of a sudden it's like, your previous cards are obsolete. You can't play it with this card, with this deck, against this deck. Don't get me wrong. You could, if done right, maybe. I don't know. I mean, Street Fighter to Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 3 to Street Fighter 4. Here's another one. Wolf Fang. This one is Set Breaker and Invincible. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of business modeling going on. A lot of business stuff, but that's something to worry about later down the line in the future. Right now, it's about getting this game published. I can only just hope and pray everything works out good. Fingers crossed. Multiple fingers. Like, multiple finger cross. Maybe these are things I don't need to really worry about in the end, because if I put this in the hand of publishers, they're gonna deal with all of that. better save this. If anything, if I could have it my way, I'd rather focus on expanding the roster with this current stuff and don't add anything to it. Like, don't add any new mechanisms or anything. Just keep what's here and add more fighters just to get the roster expanded and fleshed out a little bit more. I should rephrase that. Instead of saying sets. If I'm not going to say the next set, during the rest of the neutral phase. Yeah. So let me fix that up. Let's see. During the rest of this round, I think that's the more appropriate state. Or until the end of the neutral phase. Yeah, you know what? Until the end of this neutral phase. Until the end of this neutral phase. Reduce your frame arrows by 2, minimum 1 arrow. There we go. There we go. That should do it. Alright. Good. Good. That makes a little bit more sense. Alright. But this is what I'm saying here. See, zone, spell down. Let's see here. Pressure is spelled out. Wall bounce is spelled down. Poke. Set breaker. Wake up, rush down. They should all be spelled out. Even though it's a little bit squishy, you can see here too, it's spelled out. Attack and reversal. That's the idea. Make sure that they're all nice and spelled out. Even the target combo here is spelled out. See, during your combo. Starting with this card, did I do that right? I better make sure I phrased that right. Okay, that needs to be fixed. It shouldn't be during the combo. Should it be during the combo? I just realized that. Should it be during the combo or should it be? Hold on a second. Let me keep that in mind. I don't want to switch that up yet. Let me check the if I have spelled out the target combos with the other cards. If not, I'll have to fix that. Because it should happen anytime. Target comboing. Let's see here. No, I don't have that written out. Oh. In fact, let me check over here. Yeah, I am saying starting with this card, not during your combo. I'm probably gonna have to fix that up then, because I would like for the target combo to happen anytime. The target combo effect should happen anytime during the neutral phase. Think of it as a quick combo, especially since it has a lot of conditions. That sets itself apart from the other combos. I've been I've been working on a list of combos, of known combos. Anything that uses the word combo, you know what I'm saying? Like what gets you into a combo. For example, cancel. Canceling initiates a combo. That kind of thing. And what I'm wondering is if I should let it count as a combo. I mean, it makes sense. If it counts as a combo and it connects, then it should trigger the reset. If you pull off a target combo. I think that should all trigger a reset. Target combos. Instead of having it happening during a combo. So yeah, I'm gonna fix that up. Thankfully, Nagisa is the only card that spells out how target combo works, and and I'll make sure to make it very clear. This counts as a combo, which means that I'll say combo rules apply. Which means that if you execute it, doesn't matter when. But if it's executed, then that's it. You trigger a reset. All right. I know Brock has Invincible, like tons of it. I'm just not sure who else I gave Invincible to, so I could fix that up. Who else has Invincible? Who else is Pat Benatar? Awesome song. Pat Benatar's Invincible. Dang, if I had the money, it would totally be the theme song to Savage Strikers. Okay, yeah, she's fine because I didn't spell it out like I did the other fighters. So I think the way I'll say is this is a combo. This is a combo. I wouldn't say this counts as a combo. I would say this is a combo. And which means combo rules apply. I could say combo rules apply. I don't know if that's a good idea. Combo rules, well, I mean, it's already being played in that order. I'll probably say this is a combo. There's a way I could phrase it. And it'll work out. Let's see. Who else has it? Ah, here we go. Carpe Diem. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, gotta fix that one up. Diego. Here he is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so the way this will work is not invincible, invincible. Okay, your uniques gain deflect. Deflect. Blah. And I misspelled invincible. It's spelled invincible, not invisible. There we go. Oh. Okay. So your uniques gain deflect. Invincible, take 0 damage. There we go. That's removed. Okay, that's removed. Oh, okay. Okay. Freddie G. He's got mostly mix-ups. I don't think he has any invincibles. Actually, I should say this counts as a combo instead of this is a combo, because then it assumes that you can go into a combo. Because you have to play the next card. Or I could say this triggers a reset. There we go. Now that's a good idea. This triggers a reset. There we go. Because that's what makes the combos a combos. The fact that it resets when you're done. So if target combo is going to count as a combo, reset is the key. I have to make sure that all that stuff. Let me check here. No, okay. I gotta make it very clear. And that has some advantages too, because getting that quick damage and then going into a reset to keep your opponent at check. You know, keep your opponent in check. And give yourself a chance to be able to redraw cards. Here we go. Rib Grinder. So, yeah, I'm going to fix that up as soon as I get a chance for Nagisa. And that's going to be the update for target combo. Here we are. Okay, so bam. If your opponent's attack gains initiative, you do not gain initiative, take 0 damage, and your card stands. So it's a defensive move, but it doesn't give you the counter. Okay, and what's going on down here? Install. Perfect. Okay, so that's updated. So let's take care of Nagisa. Let me scroll down here. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Before I go any further, let me just grab this. Okay. So that's the way I have it phrased. Starting with this card, if you play the listed cards in the listed order, deal X damage. Let's see here. During your combo, starting with this card, if you play the listed cards in the listed order, deal 4 damage. And go to reset. And go to the reset phase. There we go. And go to reset phase. So that's a lot. Oh no, I just have to, because I have it saying during your combo, but it doesn't need to say during your combo. So here we go. Okay. What's the size here? Okay, let's fix that up. There we go. Oh, and fix it up even more. There we go. And fix this up even more. There we go. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go about it this way. Alright, it's a little different, but that's good. That should work out. Yeah, okay. Alright, so starting with this card, if you play the listed cards in the listed order, deal 4 and go to the reset phase. There we go. Perfect. So that's another way to pull off a combo. So let's see. So there's I think there's 5 types of combos now. You have the counter. So you have your normal combo, which is getting it through with going 2 consecutive sets. 2 consecutive sets. And then you get your normal combo. Then you got your free combo, which is caused by stun. I think I'm going to rename it to stun combo just to line it up. You know, just to match it up. Call it a stun combo instead of a free combo in the end. Let's see. Then you have your counter combo, which is when you activate the counter. What else? Was there one more? There was another one. I think there was another one. Aside from target. There was another one that was instantly... Oh, cancel. The cancel combo. Because whenever you do cancel, you automatically go into a combo. So there's cancel combo, and then finally there's a target combo. So there's 5 different types of combos in Savage Strikers. And your objective is to get to any one of those 5 so you can dish out quick damage on your opponent. Massive damage to your opponent. What's going on here? Dang it. Where's the target? Where's the medium attack? Oh boy. I'm all over the place. So those are the 5 combos. So now that I'm establishing this as a combo, and this is by virtue of because just like all combos, they have enders that anytime you end a combo, the rules are very clear. Anytime you end a combo, you automatically go to the reset phase. So this actually helps establish that this goes to the reset phase. Therefore, this is a combo, which makes perfect sense. This is your target combo, starting with this card. If you play the listed cards in the listed order, deal 4 and go to the reset phase. So even if you do this, and this will work during sets. So if you play medium attack and then you follow with heavy attack during sets, you did a combo and you go to the reset phase. And the reason why I say that is because if you look very carefully, that's 6 damage. Then you add 4 for the bonus. And you add 9, that's 19 damage. So you did 19 damage. That's enough for a combo. That's more than enough for a combo, quite honestly. And it makes sense that you go to the reset phase. You don't get to continue on. And if you do this during a regular combo, yeah, you still get it. You'll still get the bonus, and it'll automatically end the combo right there, and you go to the reset phase. Even though there's an ender here, if there's any cards that don't go into an ender, they'll automatically go to the reset phase. So that's appropriate. Let me see here. Do I have this here? There we go. Let me just do that. Just want to do a quick update over here in the rulebook. No, that's sweep. Here we go. There we go. Okay, and that's it. Alright, so Invincible is up to date and target combo is up to date. We got a double whammy today. Deal X damage. There we go. Just want to make sure and go to the reset phase. Okay. It should just do one last. There we go. And go to the reset phase. There we go. Done. Here we go. There. So starting with this card, if you play the listed cards in the listed order, deal 4 damage and go to the reset phase. Done. Save that quickly. All right. So that's it. Angela is up to date. Cards with Invincible is up to date, and target got updated. The target effect got updated. All right, all 12 fighters are ready for the next playtest. Hopefully I'll be able to get to do that. Tomorrow night will be tomorrow's the next live stream. That's tomorrow. Gonna update all the characters' backstories as planned, all 12 fighters, and do the world building. So this is a chance for all of you to see my writing prowess. And finally, Friday is going to be a whole entire live stream dedicated to the cancel mechanic. Going to update the cancel, everything involving with cancel, and insert fill in the blanks, fill in the little gaps where the cancel effects have been established. So with that said, thank you all for joining me. I hope you learned a little something from this episode, this show, this live stream. And I want to and with that said, I thank you all. I wish you all a good night, a buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.